Do you like magic? Do you like sorcery? Well, get ready to defy some gravity here on the Cinestro Core as we talk about something real fucking good.
Cinestro Core, the cast, it's your weekly gold mine. Stay tuned in, stay tuned in. They got the beats, got those comic spins. I stay tuned in, stay
tuned. Broadcasting to you live from the Ozdust Ballroom. It's your boys back again to talk about real cinema. But first, welcome to Cinestro News Network, where AZ will bring you the news. We are copyrighting that.
Let's just be like, well, this is what we're covering today. But before we get into that, so we're going to talk about Wicked for Gooder.
I thought they were the title.
And then we're going to talk about a couple new movies that just came out. Wake Up Dead Man, the new Knives Out, the newest movie in Bryan Johnson's Knives Out trilogy, and then also Zootopia 2. Zootopia 2, which came out today. But before we do that, yes, the Cinestro News Network with the marvelous AZ. Keep us up to speed.
We need a time. We need a little, like, what's it called? A theme song, like a little jingle, and then a little cutaway, like a breaking news with our logo.
Cinestro News. Do.
There you go.
Pretty much,
just that. Just the sound.
What if we
could play?
What if we rip
news?
That BBC? If y'all know the BBC theme song.
I know that BBC theme song.
I know what my browser is for this one, bro. Let me tell you something.
Trust me.
Hold on. Y'all freaked up. Freaked up.
Whatever do you mean, brother?
Whatever. But let us know about the latest news.
Okay. So we got. So a lot of goings on are happening within the world of Hollywood. There's quite a bit of rumblings going on right now within the world of video game adaptations, because apparently they're making 2 adaptations of Ubisoft properties. Both Far Cry and Assassin's Creed are getting adaptations, which
but here's the thing. I think this is really kind of like interesting, because I think those 2 franchises and those 2 properties are kind of ripe for adaptation. Assassin's Creed especially, but I think Far Cry, I think that you could probably do something there. But what I think is really interesting about it is who's making them, and I think that speaks to the ultimate quality of these projects. But
we don't have much word on the Assassin's Creed one, or at least I did not remember amidst my Thanksgiving shopping to look it up. But I did get some information on the Far Cry side, which is being helmed by Always Sunny's very own Rob McElhenney.
Rob McElhenney,
or Rob Mac for as of time of recording.
Change his name. Cheeseburger.
But
my fault.
I am very intrigued. I, for one, have never been like super into Far Cry. I think the closest I got into the games was like Far Cry Primal. I thought that one was really good.
Yeah.
But other than that, I haven't really like delved too much into it. I was more of a Just Cause kind of guy. But Assassin's Creed,
my God,
Assassin's Creed, I know a lot, and Assassin's Creed has been to say the least juggled around a little bit by studios, and until eventually it was made into a full live action adaptation starring Michael Fassbender, which was of not good, great quality,
of dog shit quality.
The fact that first of all, the fact that Michael Fassbender, an elite actor, attached to that project, that should be a
Justin Kurzel was an incredible filmmaker who directed stuff like the Macbeth adaptation. He's directed The Order. He's directed plenty of incredible films. That should have been
automatic.
Should have been a slam dunk, right?
Atrocious, absolutely dog shit. But here you go. But I don't think the Netflix TV show is gonna be fare much better. The main producer attached to this project, y'all know what he's produced?
Please don't say fucking
The Witcher.
All right.
Oh.
Well, seasons 1 through 3
sucks.
allegedly were good.
Seasons 1 okay. After season 2 and 3 are atrocious. Yes, season 1 is fine. Season 2 once they start veering from the books and the video games, dog shit, absolutely atrocious.
It gets to a point where you're just like, yeah. They were fucking with the lore essentially.
So that's basically what we have to look forward to.
So not shit, because everyone tries to say the Netflix adaptation of One Piece and Avatar is going to be indicative of this show being good. I'm like, it's indicative of how they're gonna fuck it up, dude.
But me and Graham were talking about that. That's different. That's anime. I think those have turned out okay because there's a blueprint, right? You have a set story that you can follow that is episodic in a way. So the worst case scenario, all you have to do is condense those seasons of anime or condense those stories in manga and put them onto the live right,
because when you're going from like chapter to an episode of anime, right, you can pace that pretty easily.
Exactly.
Dressrosa, which if you know, you know.
It's a much simpler way. It's a much easier adaptation to do.
Exactly.
When you're adapting a video game, the storytelling is much similar, but it's ultimately much different to a TV show or a movie.
Yeah,
because gameplay is involved, because cutscenes are involved, because the medium is so different from that of filming TV. It's a much harder adaptation. So I don't think they're going to fare as well as the One Piece and Avatar, The Last Airbender adaptations have, or the Yu Yu Hakusho.
And plus, as an added note, like video games have the problem of like you feel more for the character in the game because you're playing as them, right? You're controlling their actions.
Exactly.
You put their feelings and thoughts and emotional attachments onto them because you're effectively using them as a vessel to experience the world around them, right?
Exactly.
So, and that's why, like, even like a book to a movie, right? You also have that little disconnect because you're reading in your head, you're imagining the character as you're imagining them as they're translating the words of the page, but you don't have that physical control like you do in a video game, which makes that adaptation even harder. Because not only do you have this long narrative that's stretched over 17 to 20 hours of gameplay, right?
Or more.
But on top of that, or more, God forbid. But on top of that, you have to juggle the existing lore, nods and winks for the fans to get. Like you have to juggle all these hoops. And Netflix, outside of like maybe Castlevania and to a mixed degree, for a lot of people, Devil May Cry. I personally loved it, but they are much more better at like animated adaptations of their media. Like the Witcher animated things are good. The actual Witcher show, dog shit, right?
And so I think that's part of the problem as well. I think it does have a lot to do with the fact that the anime adaptations. I mean, those are animated coming to life, so I think that works a little bit better, right? As opposed to taking something that is originally like 3D rendered and computer animated, then bringing it to live action. I think I don't know. There's something that gets lost in translation. Yeah. And look, and look, whatever. The Assassin's Creed Netflix adaptation is one thing. I think something. Although the most recent show wasn't that big of a hit or that big of a success in our eyes here at the Cinestro Core, I think Far Cry lends itself to an episodic form of storytelling much better than Assassin's Creed does. I think because each game has a distinct and unique feel, has a distinct and unique setting, has a distinct and unique kind of character and a protagonist and kind of like overall theme and tone, while still being Far Cry and kind of outlandish and fun. I think that lends itself to kind of television very well. And Noah Hawley being attached to it is
red flag
because of Alien,
red flag
because of Alien Earth. I'm kind of pushing back on it, but I know that he is a competent TV maker, which is more than I can say for the motherfuckers in charge of Assassin's Creed. So, and I'm not a big Far Cry fan. I don't necessarily really like those.
I've played
games.
like 1-2 games. I know the stories, but I've only played like 2 games.
Exactly, they're just not my cup of tea. But I do think that world is rich.
Guns and balls.
Yeah, I think that world is rich. I think the comedy and the kind of like the comedic aspects of those games, I think really lend themselves to television very well. So I think ultimately, if I were to put my cards on the table right now, gun to my fucking head, pick which one you think will be a bigger success, I think it'll be Far Cry. I think Far Cry will land and work better than the Assassin's Creed show will.
Yeah.
While I partially agree on that, here's how I think Netflix can be successful with their adaptation of Assassin's Creed. You have two options here. Option one, each season can follow a game. I know we said it doesn't work for some things, like you can't retread the entirety of the Assassin's history, but you can at least do like season 1 or maybe season 1 and 2 do Altair, Ezio, and then just kind of progress that way. Then option 2, here's the tricky part, because now you're either gonna pull in a lot of people, or you're gonna piss off the OG fan base.
You're gonna do an original story.
An original story. There's a high risk, high reward.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Listen. Here's what I've said for years, and it's mostly not going to happen because Ubisoft are a bunch of predatory sexual cowards, and that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. They're the worst representation of the French, but I will say they've had the chance for the better part of 20 years now, probably, or God knows how long Assassin's Creed's been out, to do a World War II Assassin's Creed story, and they just won't give it. They just won't do it.
That would be fire,
easy,
bro.
It's right there.
Well, it's harder to do story. I mean, it's why the modern day shit doesn't work when you in the Desmond storyline once he leaves Abstergo Industries.
Abstergo, yeah.
It's why that shit doesn't work, because it's really hard to kind of justify the existence of assassins in a world where technology exists, where guns exist, where fucking it's really hard to kind of justify.
It really stretches your suspension of disbelief. That's fair,
exactly.
But I feel like with World War II, you could get away with it. I feel like that's
probably.
I'm gonna raise you one more. Not just World War II, Vietnam War.
Vietnam might be too far. Vietnam might be too intense. I mean, like too far forward. I think that's far enough where I'm like,
that's way too far forward.
Listen,
that's way too 60s. Bro,
no, let me cook. Put that man in the Viet Cong.
A Viet Cong assassin sounds kind of hard.
That sounds kind of cool.
That sounds kind of cool.
But I don't know, man.
I do this shit. Ubisoft, you cannot use that. You cannot. Copyright.
I will sue your ass.
I will sue y'all. My legal team.
There's been one official kind of news of casting news in regards to the Assassin's Creed show. There's an actor called Toby Wallace, who I've seen in a couple things. I saw him in a movie called The Royal Hotel from 2023. I saw it last year, and he's in The Bike Riders as well.
Oh yeah,
two solid movies, two good films, and I think he's a really good actor. That being said,
script. We need to see who's writing this shit.
I need to see who the fuck is writing this. I need to see who's directing this shit. I need to see who's show running this shit, because one good actor and a mediocre producer is not going to make me excited for this show. So I don't know. I want it to be good. I love this franchise so much. I want this shit to be good. I think it's ripe for adaptation. I think it's a beautiful, incredible, wonderful lore that could be really exciting. Well, I don't know how well they'll pull it off, but
I'm very much on the fence for both. More so the Assassin's Creed. Far Cry, after seeing Alien Earth, I have no hope for it. I'm gonna watch it.
No hope at all.
And maybe hey, no, Ollie, listen.
What's Fargo, man? He's got it, bro.
No, I've seen Fargo. That's the thing. Even the greats missed.
The motherfucker who showed Assassin's Creed. The motherfucker who's show running Assassin's Creed was a producer on the Halo TV show.
Yeah, it's gonna be ass. It's gonna be ass.
Watch. Wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, bro. The producer, one of the producer from The Witcher, and the motherfucker who produced Halo. Wrap that shit. It's done. It's game.
I'm just gonna tweet when the show drops. I'm just gonna tweet ball up top and not watch it.
Ball up top.
Ball up top.
It is what it is,
man. That shit depressing me. I mean, you know what? I changed my vote. Far Cry, you're gonna do good. It's okay.
I'm telling you, bro. That show's gonna be fine. Assassin's Creed ain't looking too hot, brother.
No. Well, you know it is looking hot.
Oh, wait. What? Another producer. There's two co-showrunners on Assassin's Creed. The other guy, he's a producer on Westworld, which after season 1 fell off. A show called DMZ.
Is that the one with
Rosario Dawson?
Yeah, 4 episodes. Yes. That bitch got canceled, by the way.
4 episodes?
Yeah.
And they said That's crazy.
It really does look like a sci-fi original in the best way of like it was shot in like 2010's YouTube covered. Like that's kind of like,
and it came out in 2022. And then he was also a producer on Sons of Anarchy.
That's his only positive. That's not good.
Westworld. I mean, it's got a lot of praise and prestige, but it's not great after season 1. It fell off like a motherfucker. It hit the wall like a motherfucker. So I don't know, man.
It really did. Yeah,
I don't know.
This might be cooked.
We probably are.
I mean, there's a chance that it turns out better.
Sure, I'm hopeful. I want it to be good.
But you know what it won't turn out better than. You know what I believe it fully won't turn out better than though.
What?
F1 the movie.
F1 can actually suck a dick. What I'm here to talk about is D1, and this is my latest Glaze candidacy. I need to figure out right now how I can buy stock in Vince Gilligan, because let me tell you, he came out with a new show and it's called Pluribus, and Pluribus goes. So
we might have to do another episode where we talk about Pluribus AZ, because I'm also on the Pluribus train.
I'm about to get my Apple. I'm gonna be on it.
It's incredible. I think it's an incredible show. But let's not go too much into it, because then we'll go on a tangent.
The most surface level thing I can say is
before AZ starts, glazing it up. I will say I am thoroughly impressed with what I've heard about Apple TV shows. So whenever I hear an Apple something is out, I don't have to work like what we just did with the Far Cry show and Assassin's Creed and basically everything outside of Apple TV right now. I hear something.
If Assassin's Creed was an Apple TV show,
it fires.
I wouldn't worry
because
about
they're gonna cast the right. They're gonna hire the right.
They can put Brian Singer in charge of it, and I'd still watch it.
No, I'm not watching.
It's not that
Brian
far.
Singer,
my franchise.
Yeah, but I changed my mind. That's it. Yeah,
shoot him in the knees, Django style.
But what were you gonna say about Pluribus, AZ?
I was just gonna say that it is a phenomenal show. It is currently 5 episodes are out, and it just goes to show that Apple is my favorite type of streaming platform in the sense that like
they mind their
they just mind their business. No, truthfully, they just sit back, they make their money. They take in their awards, and nobody even knows that they entered.
It's what happens. It's what happens when you have a company that doesn't rely on TV and film to make their money, right? They sell all these Apple products, and they have a fuck ton of money. So they just give all these creators this blank check to make whatever the fuck. Because Pluribus should not work. It's an insane premise. Like it's absurd. Yet it's incredible. It's captivating. It's funny. It's
it's got some horror
the mystery.
to it.
The mystery works. It's propulsive. It's exciting. It's like the characters are so well.
The world is such a it feels so grounded for a concept that is so inherently fantastical.
Yeah,
and that's what I love about it. It truly is dare I say, some of Vince Gilligan's best work.
Well, if there's one thing Vince Gilligan can do, it's write compelling characters, which he showed on with Better Call Saul, which he showed with Breaking Bad. Like that's his bread and butter is writing. He said himself, "I don't care about plot. What I care about is characters," and that's very like, and that's so apparent with Pluribus, right? Because it seems like a lot of like the plot stuff is like an afterthought. He's like, I'll get to that when I'll get to that. I'll solve that when I'll solve that. Right now, what interests me is this character, what they're thinking, and this given in any given scenario, and their relationships to one another. And that is so compelling to watch because he's such a smart guy, such as like an incredible writer. It just works, man. Yeah, I agree with AZ. This show fucks. Watch it. It's incredible. It's so good. It's so good. We could talk. We could sit here and talk about it all day. But yeah, I recommend it just as much as AZ does.
It truly is a great show.
What's our motto here? Let competent people cook.
Yeah, let competent people
Apple
make shit.
Apple understands that ethos.
Now everything they make isn't great,
but for the most part,
but the Gorge is an example of that.
Yeah, the Gorge.
Which one is that?
That's the one with
Miles Teller.
Anya Taylor-Joy. She's
I ain't watched
like
that shit.
A chasm or a valley or some shit.
127 hours, bro.
Yeah,
basically. But yeah, so yeah, everyone check out Pluribus. What else? Anything else we got in the Cinestro News Network?
I got a little tidbit. It pertains to my name that's posted here. As you can see, my name
shit,
is,
yeah.
My name is Rip Bane. Oh, he didn't die, but he might as fucking well have. Cause dude,
what happened?
Dude, listen, there's
spoilers.
The trend wearing off.
Oh yeah, spoilers for Absolute Batman number 14. Off rip, but
I'm turning my ears off.
Oh my god, listen. So the issue prior to this was a nightmare issue, I believe. No, not a nightmare issue. It was Bruce and Selena going around assembling all the people they could, including
Bruce and Selena in my bedroom.
Yes, including
send the footage.
Including
send the link.
Like and retweet.
Sorry, Izzy, continue.
My fault. Don't mind us.
Yeah, we're off that shit. Sorry, go. You're muted, Izzy. You've been talking this whole time. You've been muted.
Oh, I was? Okay.
Yeah. So last issue, okay, cool. Selena.
Every week someone does this.
So basically Selena and Bruce were
going around.
They were going around trying to accrue different members of like different people to like help them out with their whole, Bane situation, right? And Batman wanted his get back. And Batman not only went on like every single screen in Gotham and told the people of Gotham, like, hey, you guys can do better. This place does suck, but like we can do better than this, because the people, it's basically like a long-winded version of his 0-year speech where he's like, you have feasted upon the wealth of the innocent and the downtrodden. You have grown fat. But your feast ends
have
tonight,
failed this city.
Right? Exactly. And but basically he goes on the speakers and he also says, Bane, you're a bitch ass motherfucker. I will come and fuck you up any day of the week. I will seriously piss on your fucking grave piece of shit. Come on down to Gotham Stadium and I'll hand you your candied ass. And Bane's just like, all right, then I'll round 2. Fuck it.
Yes.
Second verse, same as the first. And this is a knockdown, drag out fight. Like, it's bad. He's got Harley Quinn up in the stands of the Red Hood gang giving him cover fire. Like, he's putting contingency after contingency. And eventually, he manages to get the upper hand on Bane when he's like beaten to a fucking pulp. Like, literally so many broken bones, just fucking screaming, like, come on. Like this grandiose.
Come on.
Yes,
Batman?
dude. Yes, he's like, like he's just fucking going for it, dude. And he manages to overload the vein,
turn into
the venom in Bane's system. But as opposed to in like any of the other comics where like he just kind of has like a stroke and then knocks out, or like he just faints,
or he gets super inflated, then he dies.
This he exploded. I mean this in no uncertainty. He is goo. He is just goo.
Hell yeah.
Did Batman liquefy this nigga, bro? He smoothied his ass, bro.
Basically, his venom got overloaded, so he starts fucking tweaking. He's like,
he took blew his shit clean off.
Yeah, literally. He looks like fucking.
He gave Bane a honey pack. And he went crazy.
If you, Batman, I cannot believe how bricked I am, Batman. Oh no,
how bricked I am.
Maldito Batman.
Maldito Batman. I need to release the poison, Batman. I need to release the poison.
I came to break the bats, not have the bats break me. Oh no!
I need to release the poison in my loins.
This is gonna be up there. This is gonna be up there with our lean goblin episode.
Maldito Batman. Maldito Batman. My weakness. I am too bricked. I cannot function, Batman.
I have come to break your back, Batman, in more ways than one.
In more ways than one.
Me gusta chocha, Batman.
But all this to say that like Absolute Bane
here, Batman.
Basically ends up looking like, if you've seen, oh my god, the bat bussy is now my new favorite.
That bussy.
We're getting demonetized.
In other words, Absolute Batman still ripped.
But basically Bane. But the end of the comic is fucking insane, because not only does Bane explode and Batman literally because in this Absolute universe,
he explodes. All right.
Oh my god.
And that Batman.
An old mining truck is basically what Batman uses as the Batmobile in the Absolute universe. And there's a point where big ass fucking tank truck, dude. And basically he takes all the bits of Bane and fucking dumps them into the harbor.
Damn.
Like
he's disposed of that nigga hazardously.
He's just like,
that's
fuck
crazy
you.
because this Batman is not rich. He's not CEO. Yeah, he's still behaving like one. Look at those emissions from that fucking truck. This nigga dumping hazardous waste in the water.
But when you're poor, you can't afford to buy an electric vehicle. You need to do what's available to you, brother.
Yeah, including the most pollutant carbon foot. That's not even a carbon footprint. That's a carbon
body print. That's
a carbon impact, dude.
Carbon print.
But this Bane is different from like main continuity Bane because this Bane has like a wife and kids and Santa Prisca. Like he's basically like the slumlord guy who like rose from like the slums and became like this like super like cartel freedom fighter guy. Right? No, legit. He's like legit.
We got we need to write it down. I want to email Scott Snyder, please. I am begging you, come to this episode.
We got you.
Defend your craft.
He's gonna be like, no, I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. Editorial won't let me write Bane doing that in the next issue. I can't put that in there. I can't put that in there.
Like you're missing out on millions. If you write Badusi in the next issue of Absolute Batman, you're gonna sell billions of copies.
Yeah, I need
when they start selling Absolute Bane comics, I need him to write that Batman.
Yeah. Scott Snyder, tell me, when is the arc when Absolute Catwoman pegs Absolute Batman? Give me a clue. When does that happen? When does that happen?
Be the anti Zack Snyder and make him eat her ass.
Yeah. Oh, but all this to say, this Bane has a family, and he basically went to go fight the Bat for Santa Prisca, like for the honor of Santa Prisca, and like to protect his family and in service to Joker, because this absolute Joker,
he's servicing the Joker. The nigga freaked up.
Freaked the fuck out.
Because absolute Joker basically gave him the means that he needed in order to take over the Santa Prisca prison and everything.
Yeah.
And so he's in debt to him, and so he did this all for his family. And basically, when Bane is reduced like less than RoboCop, he's literally like 2 eyes and a brain and like a little bit of spinal tissue and like shit in a fucking Bacta tank.
Just like
right. One of the doctors is like, "Hey Bane, what's up? The boss man wants to talk to you." And he wheels out a screen and it's a joke. And Joker's like, "Hey Bane, listen, bro. I understand. You had the whole thing with the Bat, and you served me well. You did really good. But we're gonna get you back into fighting shape. And I know you're worried about your family and your home, so don't worry. I've taken care of everything, and it shows." It shows a plane over Santa Prisca and it's dropping bombs, and you just see Bane's family looking up. He nuked Santa Prisca.
That's insane.
Why would Bane agree to continue working?
That's insane.
Because he didn't know the Joker was going to do this, and he was indebted to the Joker because the Joker essentially helped him liberate his people. And the Joker isn't like the absolute Joker is not like the haha funny silly guy, right? He's not like
evil.
Face and everything.
He's
just
evil,
like
psychotic.
He is a cold he's like Ozymandias
today
from Washington.
He's the Greg Abbott of the DC Absolute universe.
He's absolute Greg Abbott. Actually, absolute Greg Abbott's just
less evil.
No, Greg Abbott is
absolute Greg Abbott.
Joker looks up to Greg Abbott. Actually,
you got a picture of him on his wall. He be doing push-ups like, I gotta be like, fuck them niggas up for me 5.
Joker, absolute
Joker niggas for me 5.
Absolute Joker takes a knee to look up to Greg Abbott because on account of his no legs.
Damn, dude. So I really need to.
But
buy Absolute Batman.
Both the Absolute Universe and Ultimate Universe are coming to an end this December. There's Ultimate Endgame, and there's currently the DCKO event involving all the Absolute Universe people coming over to the main DC continuity, along with like Homelander and Sub-Zero and a bunch of other people.
What the fuck?
There's a lot going on.
Homelander's gonna get murked 2 minutes in. He's soft.
Yes.
You're gonna get turned into Bane. You're gonna get the honey back on him.
But nevertheless, there's a lot going.
There's
a lot of great stuff going on in the comics, and that's
Firecracker over there.
That's pretty much all the imperative news that I got.
And that's Cinestro News Network.
Oh shit.
Hurry up, make it quick.
One Punch Man season 3 is now one of the lowest rated animes of all time.
I was about to say next because I know that shit.
It's dude.
I mean,
You know,
as someone
bro,
who
you know
doesn't
how
like
acid
y'all
is?
know I don't like cartoons. As
He
someone who
hates
doesn't
it.
like cartoons, how the fuck you gonna make 3 seasons of a motherfucker punching dudes
then
and
just
winning
fuck
every
up.
time?
You
Like, come
say
on.
that. You say that,
Come
but
on.
no. Here's the thing: the webcomic and the manga, amazing, magnificent. Even the anime, the first season,
Agreed.
beautiful. Right? The reason why people are mad is because now that JC staff is the people that are handling it, it is animated worse than Invincible. Dare I say?
Horrendous.
No way.
It is.
No way.
No.
Worse than Invincible?
Invincible is being kind.
To give you a mind, what they will do is they will multiple times they will draw an action shot, right, and then put what is effectively the TikTok edit aura fucking blur effect that you use for like an AMV edit. They'll deep fry it, or they'll like put like motion shake on it so it looks like there's actual animation, but it's just
it looks like it's moving, but it's just them doing this.
It would be like
it's what Mormons do. It's soaking, basically. It's the animation
equivalent of soaking.
One Punch Mormon.
I mean, essentially, they just draw them like this, and then they add motion. So it looks like they're punching.
No, dead ass. It's bad, and even worse is the action shot color grading. So what they'll do is they'll take the pink and green, or like that red and blue filter that you would get like with classic
pink and green.
Hey.
Dead ass.
Easy cook. I
didn't even mean
to.
I didn't even mean to. Sorry, it's just man,
we'll
it's just my mind. But yeah, it's they put a colorized neon filter over it just to color grade it. And I think the lowest rated episode right now sits at like a 1.2. If
all of them,
all of them.
Yeah.
This is how bad it is, bro. This is how bad it is. I was wearing a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt in Dollar Tree. This is how bad it is. Dollar Tree, Dragon Ball Z t-shirt. The cashier says, I like that shirt. You like anime? I said, hell yeah, bro. And he said, have you seen One Punch Man? I said, no. Stop right there. Scan my items. I gotta leave. It's not good. It's not good. But me and him had a good conversation back and forth about anime. And then we got to One Punch Man. I was like, nah, bro.
Stop.
It's just like
I was gonna say, as somebody, but that's so interesting because as someone again who doesn't like cartoons, I heard that that season 1 of One Punch Man is actually pretty good. So seeing this fall off is really interesting.
It's because it's one of the most pivotal, like visually stunning parts of the manga, and people are holding out hope, saying that when it gets to the actual fights, that's just what they're holding out the budget for. Literally the first episode is just panning shot and people with blink cycles. They all just stand still. There's nothing. There's nobody moving.
God, that's so bad.
And compared to season 1, which was animated by Studio Madhouse, which is known for one of my favorite animes, Parasite Maxim, and also fucking Hunter x Hunter. Like,
did they do? Yeah,
they did Hunter x Hunter, and they've also done Hellsing. Yeah, they've also done Hellsing. They've done, I believe, Death Note, if I'm not mistaken. Like they're known for like some sauce, dude. And then they dropped One Punch Man, and then they shipped it off to other studios, and it's just been on a downtrend of quality, and the fans are not happy.
Just like America.
The fans are not happy. It's gotten so bad. The director has disabled their social media, and the heads of
death threats.
Yeah, the heads of
Imagine the motherfucker saying, "You're not animating my cartoons good enough. I'm gonna fucking kill you, bro."
That's a real threat. That's a real threat.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
that's not something you joke about. That's a real threat. They're gonna listen.
At this point,
anime niggas, man.
They say Osama bin Laden got shit on me, bitch. Animate this, or I will end your shit.
It really is at a point where it looks like a 4Kids animation, and I honestly cannot wait to see how much worse it gets, if it can at all. But
that's
Invincible and One Punch Man going shit for shit.
Nah, I think Invincible.
They're doing the
I don't know.
Mid for mid.
It's just like one is like definitely like made for like stupid people, and the other one's made for like people with
Invincible.
Taste. Yeah, one's made for good. By the way, speaking of for good, we're talking Wicked.
Nah.
Yeah. And let me say this.
Man, them Wicked.
I don't want to sound heterosexual, but I may be wearing a JoJo's shirt and a goddamn rainbow cardigan. Let me tell you something. I haven't seen Wicked. I didn't do it. I watched the musical. I was in theater.
Heterosexual. You see
I served my time, and thus I serve in these streets. Hallelujah. But these two,
what I got on.
these two have seen it. Matt lives for this shit. Apparently,
I am. Let me preface. I like musicals. I love them.
I love them too.
You like
Me
musicals?
Too. Same.
I love them.
They're good.
But
you like Green Girls?
You like Green? Yeah, Fierro. You like Green Girls? I love them.
What do you know about Moulin Rouge? I love it. I fucking love it.
Moulin Rouge fucks, bro.
See,
I love that.
What I really came to this movie for.
Hold up.
Was Jonathan Bailey.
Okay, you need to get your dick, his dick out of your mouth.
Get your priorities in order, brother.
Let me tell you something. I watched the first Wicked, and I already knew the story because I know, Wizard of Oz, Dorothy. The Wizard of Oz is Dorothy propaganda. She's a bitch. She's fraudulent. Fuck you, Dorothy. I'm not finished with you.
Only Dorothy slander on the
world. And then we don't get to Bach Woodsman. He can go to hell too.
Hold on. Bach was right. Bach did no wrong. We'll talk about this. Here, let me just kind of explain the story of that nigga up again. If you've seen Wicked 1, then this is the continuation of that. And basically what happens is Elphaba, she's now demonized. She's the Wicked Witch of the West. She lives in exile. She's hidden in the forest, but she's also continuing to fight for the freedom of Oz's animals.
She's just like me.
While trying to expose the truth that the wizard is a fraud. Galinda, meanwhile, she has become a glamorous symbol of hope and goodness in Oz. She lives in the palace in Emerald City, and under the instruction of Madame Morrible, she is deployed to serve as basically a effervescent comfort to Oz, reassuring the masses that all is well under the rule of the wizard, which we know as the audience that is not true, right? As Galinda kind of becomes more famous, more popular, she prepares to marry Figaro.
Fake news.
Right. Then Elphaba attempts to broker a conciliation. Galinda attempts to broker conciliation between Elphaba and the wizard, but those efforts fail. Elphaba and Galinda fall further apart. The aftershock transforms Bach forever, basically, and then Figaro, and it threatens the safety of Elphaba's sisters, Nessa Rose. An angry mob rises against the Wicked Witch. Galinda and Elphaba need to come together one final time, and then with their friendship, now the fulcrum of their futures, they will need to truly see each other with honesty and empathy if they are to change themselves. And all of Oz for good, right? Basically,
100%. Call it like it is. 100%. Call it like it is. I know it when I see it.
Exactly. So now that's basically the plot. That's basically from the original wickedmovie.com/synopsis. That's essentially what happens without giving any spoilers away. But while
we're talking information, I got some I got spoils for you. I got spoils galore. Spoils in the fact that these Warner Brothers CEOs are ripping the spoils of war, brother, because they're fucking raking in hand over fist with the money on this, brother. How much is it? Okay, so the budget is $150 million for the sequel to Wicked, and it is doubled for marketing, so about $300 million, right?
Yeah.
Opening weekend, it made $147 million domestically, $223 billion globally, and it is for around a total of Jesus Christ! It's my god! Wait a minute. Oh yeah, it's my god, it's over 300 million.
Yeah,
Jesus,
you know how much of that I'm part of? About 100 million of that the money. Right there.
I mean, the first one made like 700 million. Like
we're gonna make alpha $1 billion when I'm
$1 billion. Yeah. So
theater kids and non-functioning and millennials in their 30s everywhere were having a time.
I mean, I think this is important to this conversation. I think what this signifies, I think more importantly than anything, is that there is a market for like stories that center women and queer adjacent characters, and kind of like that is an underserved and valued market. And I think that what this movie represents is that they need women and queer folk need. Hey, you're leaving a lot of fucking money on the table by not serving these what's it called?
These demographics.
This demographic, exactly. So that's just I just think that's very interesting to note and very important. And Warner Brothers no movie studio is going to take the right message from that. So, but Matthew, what did you? So you talked about how you like musicals. You saw the first one, you loved it. Your partner is a big musical theater head, so that's kind of also like really kind of like influences kind of like your decision, like how
I've even also
experienced it and stuff.
I've even also just noticed the lights, the pink and green you got going in the background there.
Yeah,
so you
exactly.
like audio
really
listeners, you're missing out
movie.
on a true Wicked connoisseur.
Yeah, you're really riding for this. So what is it about this movie that you really kind of like love? What is it? Why write so hard for it?
What enchants you about this film?
About Wicked?
As you know, I am a known musical enjoyer. My girlfriend she lives for this. Wicked is her thing, and she can tell you all types of stuff about it. She can tell you about how Stephen Schwartz came up with the chords for the songs, everything. How on Broadway, all the product, like it's amazing listening to her talk to it, and that's what drew me to this film initially. The first part, that's one of the movies we saw when we first started dating, and I loved Wicked.
This shit means something to you.
This shit means something. This shit means something to me, man. You understand me? And then on top, now the movie itself was good. Story, great. All the songs I fucking love. I know "Defying Gravity" is like the most popular song from part one. I personally am an enjoyer of dancing through life, and let me tell you why. Jonathan DeAndre Bailey.
This glazing got to stop.
Listen.
He's mid.
Listen. Jonathan DeAndre Bailey. What a talented man you are, brother. I have a whiskey at home to share with you when we talk about musicals and theater, because he's so freaking good. I need to go watch him so I can understand where he came. Mind you, that we saw of him prior to this was fucking Jurassic World, and he's the only draw for that film. him and Mahershala. There's nothing good about that movie that makes me say I want to watch that. But I saw Jonathan Bailey. I said, I'm in there. Mahershala, I'm in there. So
Mahershala. Jonathan Bailey seems to be seems to be next guy up. You know, the Hollywood kind of goes through these cycles where they're like, this is the white boy of the moment, and this is who we're pushing. It was Austin Butler, it was Jeremy Allen White, it was Paul Mescal, it was Josh O'Connor. It's Jonathan Bailey.
It's been Tom Holland. It's been
exactly. So it seems like he's really on the he just got named sexiest man alive. He's really like on the up and up. But I think since we're on the topic of Jonathan Bailey, I like him. I think he's a great actor. I think that he's not good in these movies. I think he's incredible. No. I don't.
And also,
I love
him in the first one for sure. Bro.
I'm a theater kid. You guys know this about me, right? You guys know that I am a musical thespian. I love
some thespians in here.
I love musicals. I think his song "As Long as You're Mine" with Cynthia Erivo is atrocious. Listen to the original Broadway production of "As Long as You're Mine," and Norbert Leo Butz blows him out of the fucking water.
As a reformed theater student, much like the both of you, right?
Reformed
yes, reformed. I try.
Ain't nothing reformed going on here, brother.
He tries his best.
I no longer sing. I no longer sing Heathers in rooms of more than 5 people. So
God, it's so good. I love it.
That's skill. But all this to say, like I've seen the musical. All right, I've seen the musical before. I've heard the soundtrack. I have not seen the movie adaptation of the first or the second one because I heard that there were theater kids in the theater just like singing, and I was like, I can't do it. I'll punch them.
Let's go, Monterrey!
Sorry, guys, I'm watching a soccer game.
And then by the time it comes on like streaming, by the time it's on streaming, I'm not necessarily caring. But what Luis is saying is actual fact. As long as you're mine, the original cast recording goes so incredibly hard, it makes the deaf people touch the speaker and go, oh, that's good.
And it does not go as hard. You know what? Okay,
that's crazy.
Let me start by saying I'll kind of give my thoughts on it. I love the first one.
Punished.
I liked Wicked for good. Is it a perfect movie? Absolutely not. Is it a great movie?
Yeah,
not really. But I think that there's I just really enjoy it. I love the story. I like a lot of the performances, and I think that although the songs are weaker in the second half than they are in the first, I think it is a really good time. And we here at the Cinestro Core oftentimes kind of judge movies based on their enjoyability, right? You don't have to be the best movie of all time, but if I enjoy it and I had a good time, then that's all that matters. And I did have a good time at Wicked for good. Does that mean that I think every aspect of it is perfect? No, I think it looks ugly as shit. John M. Chu should be tried at the fucking Hague, because what is going on with the coloring in this fucking movie? It looks atrocious. It looks flat and bland and ugly. Why are we backlighting every fucking shot in this goddamn movie? You know, if the light faces the actors, you can actually see their fucking faces when they're performing. Oh my God, it's incredible. So Jonathan Bailey, again, underutilized. Michelle Yeoh, I love you. She is a fucking atrocious as Madame Morrible. She cannot sing, and I know that is not her fault, but if we're doing a musical adaptation of a goddamn musical, cast actors who can fucking sing. Now, the part of the reason why this movie is so good, or it works so well, is because Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande are
queens,
are lights out.
They're beyond.
They're absolutely incredible,
dude.
I know people are like, oh, why'd they get Oscar nominated? I really do think that their performances were that good in the first Wicked movie, and I think that continues in this one. Their chemistry, incredible through the fucking roof. They're so talented. They can sing, they can act, they can carry the emotional weight of these characters and the emotional aspects of this. I think that really, really, really works. Jonathan Bailey and Cynthia Erivo have negative 10,000 chemistry. And look, this has nothing to do with it. I just think it's a funny joke that they're both queer, they're both gay, and then they have to play love interest in the movie. And it's like,
that is kind of funny.
Honestly, it's like
Jonathan, call me.
You can tell because their chemistry is dog shit. It's atrocious. There's a scene in the movie where they just got done having sex, and I felt nothing. Me, the horniest motherfucker in the Cinestro Corps, felt nothing, bro. The chemistry is non-existent. But that's not the draw of the movie. The draw of the movie is this will they, won't they?
Yeah.
I know they won't because they're friends relationship between Galinda and Elphaba. And that really works. And I think that really propels the movie forward. And it was the best part about these movies is casting those two actresses as those two characters, because they're the reason this works. If those characters would have been played by literally anybody else, this movie would be dog shit. But I think those actresses are so good at what they do, and they're so good as these characters, and they have such a love and such a passion for the story and such a passion for this film and for these characters that they knock it out of the park, and that works, and it saves the movie. But those are basically my thoughts. Matthew.
Yes. Thank you for sharing some of the incorrect information being pushed out here. That's what Madame Morrible wants to think, guys. Do not fall for the Madame Morrible propaganda. So, to just sum it up, without glazing too hard on Jonathan, I really, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I like part one more than I like part two.
Me too. It is a better movie.
I did enjoy part two a lot. I think my favorite song from part two, besides For Good, it's probably going to be No Good Deed.
No Good Deed, and there's no doubt about it.
That was the most insane. Whenever she started chanting the phenomenon, I was like, ooh, I was like, whoa.
Okay, wait. Before you continue any further, I just had to say one thing. 3 Wicked enjoyers, at least of like the musical itself, not one mention of Popular, the arguably best song in that fucking musical.
Well,
I love Popular.
I think it's overrated.
I love Popular.
We're not talking talking about the second.
I wanna be popular. Like, oh my god.
Anyways,
she's like talking about how it's a burden to be so perfect and have to fix everybody, but she's so kind and humble, so she'll do it. Oh, I love it. It's so good.
What did you like, Matthew? What did you enjoy?
Break down for me, player.
I think just the general
shine some light.
How we shouldn't be othering people the way that they othered Alpha, because like the whole time, especially on rewatch, the first time you watch it, you're just enamored by like the sights and sounds of Wicked. But as you watch it again and again,
the sights of Wicked, it looks like shit.
The CGI.
Wicked. I'm talking about the first. I'm talking about the first movie.
That looks like shit too, brother.
I didn't think so.
I will. Okay. I will say as
War of the Worlds exists, brother. War of the Worlds 2025 exists. I've seen worse. Morbius.
I've been in independent films that look better
Tron
than World of the World.
Tron had a bazillion Mickey Mouse dollars behind it, and it looked like god awful. I will first place dog shit that I've ever seen in my entire life.
I will give Luis,
it was better.
I will give Luis this credit from some of the trailers. It does look like there's like a weird AI oil filter on everybody. Like it looks weird. It does look very it looks very saturated and gross.
It looks undersaturated.
Go off, Matt.
But anyways, Matthew, sorry.
Go for it.
I think the story of how we shouldn't be othering people that was really highlighted in the first film definitely carries over into this film, because even when she's singing No Good Deed, I'm like, she's clearly been trying for a movie and a half to show that, hey, I care about Oz. I care about the people who live here. I want animals to be good. And everyone's like, no, you're green. We don't like you because you're you're colored. That's exactly.
There's literal munchkins that exist, and they're like, no, the green one is weird.
No, the munchkins are also what's it called? Racist. Discriminated against.
Yeah, they got travel banned. You saw that?
They got travel banned. Yeah,
they got hit with the travel ban.
Travel ban. Yeah.
There was getting signed off.
What is it about? What is it about governors and wheelchairs, bro, being evil?
I don't know, man.
Nessa Rose, bro, on her Greg Abbott shit, bro.
Genetic, diabolical, generational.
Nessa Rose, you know there's dick everywhere, right? You ain't gotta. There's more than just Bach.
She want Bach cock.
She want that Bach cock.
She trying that rooster. And let me elaborate on that
cock.
Because Bach, I'm not finished destroying Bach, bro. I think of all the characters in the film, Nessa Rose pissed me off the most because that's your own fucking sister.
Oh, we need to have the discussion. Yes, Bach did nothing wrong.
Bach did everything wrong. Bach's a little bitch.
No, he's
Bach's not. A little bitch, bro. He's pussy.
No,
the first movie,
Bach's only mistake was asking a girl he didn't really like to the dance. He was being a nice guy, and he invited Nessa Rose, and he made her life. This bitch got obsessed because the first motherfucker who showed her any kindness, now she's in love with him. It's not my fault that you can't take no for an answer. How is it Bach's fault that Nessa Rose is crazy?
That's not the problem. The problem is that Bach tried to flip it on Elphaba, like she didn't do she did shit else to him. She didn't even bother him. He just saved his life. He's talking about some. She saved his life. This. It's not his fault. It's not her fault that her sister's fucking stupid.
Who gave Nessa Rose the book?
Her sister went and pulled that shit.
That's it. Got him.
She went. She don't know. If she can't even read, her gubernatorial duties, how you expect to read the fucking Grimmery? She can't read that shit.
Who saw her dumbass sister? Who saw her dumbass sister reading the book, casting a spell, and did nothing to stop it? Elphaba.
Hey, man, look.
Elphaba. Bach did nothing wrong. All he did was love Galinda, and he got punished for it. And we should not punish men for loving.
You know what? Instead of him bossing up, instead of him going to the gym and developing a meal plan, he started doing some bullshit, and he went on his little incel tirade. Now he's an Andrew Tate.
He's not an incel. He's not an incel.
Yeah, Andrew Tate enjoyer.
No, Elphaba and Nessa Rose ruined his life. God forbid a motherfucker wants some revenge on the bitch that turned you into metal.
It's not her.
God forbid.
Elphaba did nothing wrong. I'm an Elphaba defender.
Okay. I think one of the things when I saw
Sister Elphaba is innocent.
Okay, wait, real quick.
You were also muted the whole time. I don't know how.
No, I wasn't. I was having a silent conversation with the audience while y'all were having a C-SPAN moment. I was really like, y'all see
me and Luis are in a vicious debate, and AZ's over. How you guys doing?
Talking to chat.
How you guys doing?
Chat. Are we?
How y'all having it?
Side
quest. Having a good time. Having a great time. But I was saying that this movie, I did not notice was this much of a cultural icon as well as it is a financial success, because that is the most spirited I have heard two people talk about what to me sounds basically like speaking Cantafucking-nese. Like like the moment you said, like I was following it, and then you said, God forbid a fella try to get revenge on the bitch that turned him into metal, and then I was lost. then
Bach is the Tin Man.
forgot.
He just turned to Tin
Man. No, I know that, but it took me a second.
Should have been my name.
It took me a second because I was like, Glock Woodsman. But I mean, honestly, fascinating. I didn't know the Bach. You know what? It's some engagement, baby.
The lore.
No.
We can make that into a TikTok. We can make it into a short. Do you think, viewer, that Bach did nothing wrong? Yes or no?
Answer in chat. Answer in the comments.
Answer below.
Was Bach
Let us
right?
know who's right.
Was Bach wrong? Was Bach wrong? Yes
was
or
Bach
yes?
in the wrong? Yeah.
Yes. Was Bach right? Yes or yes?
We can at least agree on one thing. Fuck Nessa Rose.
Fuck Nessa Rose.
She gotta go.
She just wanted to be loved.
See, she fake as hell.
Okay.
Nah, she fake as hell. Look at how she did her sister, bro. All Elphaba did her entire life was care for Nessa. And then the minute she gets to shiz, Nessa starts acting different. You're embarrassing me in front of bro, girl, chill. Enough.
I'm sorry you ain't got no magic powers, bitch. That's not
I know
me.
You niggas is lame. Her, Glinda, everybody just jealous because my bitch Elphaba magical as fuck.
Showing that magic shit.
Y'all can't read from the
it makes it seem like I really I did not like this movie. That's wrong. I did. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, just these are my last thoughts.
The most critical.
I thought, I'm just being hypercritical about it. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed the performance. It's a good time. And honestly, we don't need anything else from a Wicked movie. If the songs hit, if the singing is good for the most part, and the main two performances between Glinda and Elphaba are good, then I'm locked in. All the other bullshit like that I'm being hypercritical about, like the directing, the cinematography, and the color grading and stuff, is valid, yes. But most people do not. Normal
General
people who aren't
don't.
Mentally ill do not give a fuck about that shit. You know,
we are very mentally
exactly. Do not give a fuck about that.
Indeed.
That's being, so I think that this movie does what it's supposed to do. And like I said, the fact that it's gonna make like $700 million fucking dollars again, I think is just indicative of the fact that that people want to see these kinds of stories, and hopefully movie studios get hip to that and start making films that are for women, for queer folk, and kind of like of the same milk, because I think that there's a lot of ripe storytelling there for the taking.
And to touch on that last point too, the thing that I've noticed that a lot of and this is nothing new. If you don't what I'm about to say, if it's not obvious to you, you've been watching films with your eyes fucking closed. A lot of the films that are geared towards men, it's a little bit harder to pull from other demographics. You know, if a movie is centered around a cis het white male, it's only going to pull a certain group of people.
Yeah.
Whereas movies are, you know, with literally anybody else, women, queer community, black people, anything, it draws from it pulls everyone, because everyone wants to see what's going on here. Even if you're not directly tied to that community, that demographic, you still want to be involved in the story because it looks cool, it looks beautiful. So I don't understand. Right. I don't get me wrong. I understand why the studios are not doing it, because we know the powers
There's
that
no
be.
money.
I'm not going to say it, but the powers that be.
But if films like Sinners and Wicked, Sinners should be more than enough, kind of like
even like Call Me by Your Name or something like that. Right.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
As far back as that,
I mean, those are two white guys.
I was going to say, yeah.
But literally two white men, two gay white men.
Moonlight.
Yes.
There you go. Good choice.
One of the greatest films of the last 20 years. Right.
But it shows that there is definitely a market for that. And as much as I do hate like how, I guess the IP focusing of Hollywood, right? I do hate that. I will say that whenever they take IP and they use it especially with elements of playing on themes of like discrimination or like queer representation or something that's popular within the queer. Yeah, granted, mostly like not to say that the theater community is queer, but like, come on.
Come on.
But
mostly,
come on.
Come on.
The floor is made of floor.
As a theater kid, come on.
Founding kitchen, man. Come on.
Yeah, like
I am a theater kid. I know this. I am that community, bro. I know this.
But this is all to say, like, there is definitely a market for this, and this film has not been out for that long at all. And if it keeps climbing like this, good God.
Oh, one more thing I wanted to say. I heard one very prominent podcaster talk about one of their favorite movies is The Wizard of Oz, and they really were bitching about how this really kind of like retcons the origins of like those Wizard of Oz characters and how it fucks everything. Fuck the Wizard of Oz. I don't give a fuck about that movie. I don't give a shit about that original. It means absolutely nothing to me. So and honestly, I think it's okay. I think it's okay for Wicked and the Wizard of Oz to exist simultaneously. If what is presented in Wicked does not kind of like fit your narrative for like what the Wizard of Oz is and what those characters represent, then just ignore it. Then just ignore it. You don't need.
They coming to get me. You don't. They coming to get me because Luis said this, bro.
You got me fed, boy.
It's like this is only you take from each particular work what you want, right? If Wicked doesn't reaffirm or enforce your beliefs about the Wizard of Oz and what that means and what those characters mean to you, then ignore it. Because guess what? For a lot of people, Elphaba and Galinda and this story and this particular kind of like canon is so important and so significant to them. Like how the Wizard of Oz is important and significant to your existence, Wicked is to them as well. And so if it doesn't mean anything to you, then ignore it because this bullshit, this whole argument that it fucks up and it ruins the original. Who gives a fuck? It's a movie from 1950, also, whatever the fuck. Fuck that shit.
On top of that, I would venture to argue that Wicked is even more important than the Wizard of Oz for multiple reasons. First of all, being the Wizard of Oz, the Wizard was made before Black people had rights. Okay, let's start there.
Oh,
take from that what you will. Second,
all right, look, he got me in a vice here. Off rip.
Second,
I now look like an Uncle Tom. I retract my statement.
I'm reading the Grimoire. Second, the way that Wicked gives these characters in the Wizard of Oz more depth, it makes, and I know the Wizard of Oz was made in way back when, blah blah blah. Who cares? Who cares, brother? Who cares? Okay, Wicked gives these characters more depth. They're more relatable. They're more you can understand them. It's almost like you can grasp them. And they feel real. It's a magical world. It's Oz, but they feel human. You know what I mean? Instead of it just being some metal ass nigga in the forest dancing around,
some bitch from Kansas.
It's a guy who went through some bullshit, all because he loved the girl who didn't love him back. You know. It's a guy.
I agree. I like that aspect of Wicked that it adds depth to characters that didn't have a lot of depth.
It makes them make more sense because when you watch the Wizard of Oz at face value, a nigga who was high as shit wrote that, bro. What do you fucking mean?
Like you gotta admit, like whenever you get to like think of something else that's trying to do the same thing. Like there's that sequel to Wizard of Oz. I think it's like Return to Oz. Right, where they try to do
Oz the Great and Powerful,
and no, because there's that,
James
and then there's
fucking Franco, baby.
I cannot reiterate any more strongly. He does not speak for all of us.
Yep,
but I speak for me and what the Cinestro Corps stands for, baby. We support James.
We didn't vote on this.
We ain't gotta vote, baby. This is a motherfucking oligarchy, baby. We support. I love James, but yeah, he's a piece of shit. Anyways, continue.
But compared to
better than Dave,
like that, or like Oz the Great and Powerful, right? Where it's just like it's not working, it's not cooking. Also, songs.
Can I give you?
Suck ass.
Can I give you a Gerardo's thoughts on Wicked? He said it was dog shit. But he said, let them know I thought Wicked was dog shit. Only 2 good songs and biracial Jeff Goldblum face amp looked goofy as shit. We need to touch on this.
We do need to talk about that.
There's a part, and then we'll move on. There's a part in Wicked for Good where it's revealed that Oz, the wizard, is actually Elphaba's father.
Telegraph from the first movie, though.
Exactly, telegraph from the first movie, and so they flash back to a moment where the wizard is kind of seducing Elphaba's mom, and they de-age Jeff Goldblum. But I swear to God, if you did not know that was supposed to be Jeff Goldblum,
I was a black dude.
You thought it was a black guy. He looked like bro.
He's biracial.
The de-aging was so atrocious. He looked like a biracial man. It was horrific.
cast Corbin Blue and called it a day.
Gerardo, me and Gerardo were talking about it after the fact, and he was like, "Who was that guy that they showed?" I said, "That's supposed to be Jeff Goldblum, DH." She said, "I thought that was a black guy." And I was like, "That's how bad." And Taylor was like, "Who?" And Taylor, she was like, "Oh no, my girlfriend watched it. She loved it." But she was like, "Oh yeah, that looked like him." I thought it was also a black guy. So it's just why that should not be a problem. Stop de-aging, motherfuckers. Just cast a younger actor.
It's not hard.
And call it a day, bro. That's another paycheck you got to write, though.
I bet you right now there's somebody out there who kind of looks like Jeff Goldblum, who's about 15, 20 years younger. They could have just put him in the movie.
Who gives a fuck if he looks like Jeff Goldblum? Just pay another actor to play young Jeff Goldblum. For the 2 seconds.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter.
He's on that bitch. For 2 seconds.
It's not like Star Wars where we have Luke Skywalker, who is a known character for years and years.
He's Oz, the Wizard of Oz.
It's different. He's not even. He's a fake ass nigga behind a curtain, bro. Like, it's not hard.
This is the
we've had 3 different Wizards of Oz from the last 50 years.
This is the most ethnically ambiguous. I don't even want to say thing I've ever seen.
AZ checking the 23andMe right now.
I googled
He's checking the ancestry.com.
Dude, I was scrolling past it and I was like, I'm trying to find a photo of what he looked like in Wicked 2, but all I see is this random Puerto Rican man in a
That's how he was dancing
and
too.
And then I look and I'm like,
Dímelo, papi.
I know black.
He looks like
I know black.
He looks like if LeVar Ball was
my green eye,
he looks like if LeVar Ball was cosplaying Thomas Edison. He looks fucking ridiculous.
That's crazy.
It looks insane. It does look insane.
That one's actually crazy.
But Matt,
Rachel Gould and Colonel Sanders in one.
I think I gave Wicked Part 1 a 4.5. This one's sitting at a 3.5 to a 4 for me. I'm not gonna lie. I had a great time. Yes, there are critiques and gripes, but overall, if you think about it, man, and I know I keep bringing this back up, but Tron Ares was so shit. Together was so shit.
You cannot use Jared Leto as a
let me rant this, man. Look,
all right.
Now You See Me 3. I didn't even watch it. It's so shit.
Did that release?
It's so shit.
It made a lot of money.
Last week we talked about Now You 3'd Me, and I was like, bro, low-key, I might have to watch this movie. But I keep thinking about it. I'm like, no, I don't think I will. I respect.
I'm not doing that shit. Yeah, me too. I respect my viewing habits.
It's like when I watched Bugonia and Springsteen the same day. There was clearly a better film.
Yes.
And I feel like Wicked
there's clearly a good film.
As much as we
and a not good film.
Yeah, Springsteen, not good film at all, bro. Let me tell you right now. Sorry, Bruce, love you, but it was boo-boo.
Fuck him. I don't give a fuck.
You're saying Wicked was above it. You're saying you're saying Wicked was above average, and you had a lot of praise for it, and I can
Wicked was a 4.5, and I haven't added
That's
to Letterboxd, but I wrote down that I put a 3.5 to a 4 for Wicked for good.
All right,
I'll give my rating real quick
because you know me.
My rating for Wicked for good is
you know me.
I'll give it a 3.5.
That's fair.
3.5.
That's much better than I thought.
I agree. It was I wasn't gonna give it that until I started talking. It's not great. Like I said, there's a lot of things I really dislike about it, but I do think that this movie lies solely on the shoulders of Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, who, by the way, please seek some help, because the eating disorder that you two obviously have is not okay, and it's not healthy, and I think it's very dangerous. So please seek some help. But that is besides the point. I think that they're incredible performers, and they're incredible just in these roles. And so and the music I thought was pretty good, and it's a good time. It's fun. I enjoyed myself. I didn't hate it. So 3.5. Now, if we're talking about Zootopia,
I'll show you a 3.5.
Anyways, what was that? I was going to say anything else about that, AZ?
Yeah, what's your hype meter since you haven't seen it yet?
I'm gonna be honest. I had no desire to see the first one because I was like, I get it, but I'll probably
fake buy, bro.
Yeah,
I'm pulling your buy card right now.
I said good, but you don't like Wicked for good.
Cap. Cap, Tyler the Creator poster, JoJo's poster, and I'll Rainbow Cardigan. I'll suck a dick right now. Whatever.
Bring it to me right
now.
It's not enough. I don't believe it.
On camera.
Hold on.
Trump dance.
Like right there. Luis just edited and cut. It's like, oh man, you guys missed that if you're not on the Cinestro Corp page.
Cinestro Corp page. Watch AZ suck 2 dicks
on our.
Whose
are they? We don't know.
Who knows?
I live alone right now. So
Shout out Trump.
Giving some Trump, giving some Kirk. Fuck them. Fuck the rest of burn in hell, bitch.
I'll show you something real wicked, nigga.
Imagine getting shot, bro. I would have caught that shit. Considering or not considering gang violence.
I would have said gang.
Dead ass motherfucker, bro.
Right before the bullet's even fired, I would have said,
wet him up. Paint his shit.
Wag my little finger like this.
Boy, blew his shit clean off. Anyway.
All that's to say,
Wu-Tang, protect your neck. Alexa, play Wu-Tang. Protect your neck. Next man up.
All this to say, my hype meter for Wicked, I'll put it like a very solid 2. Like I'm not like
damn, that ain't hype at all, bro. What the fuck?
No, guys, look, two and a half is like
anti-hype meter.
Yeah, you know, watching it.
Look. It's 2.5 is like 2.5 is like the middle. All right, 2.5 is like the middle ground.
2.5 is not the middle. 3 is the middle.
2.5 is not.
2.5 is. I don't want to watch
this. 2.5 is literally the middle. Yes.
Yeah, it's the literal middle. So like that's how at least I viewed it on Letterboxd. That's why Mega Man 2 is not rated. But it's just like.
It's bad.
I just feel like I just
nah, bro. It's
I like Mega Man,
but it's just like
shout out niggas with big heads.
I know. I feel like I would more so put
me.
Shout out motherfuckers with big Kirks,
big dome.
But it.
Anyways,
I'm done.
All this to say, I might like throw it out while I'm washing dishes or something, but I'm not like super.
Sure, check it out. It's fine. It's fun.
I say at least
you like the music
once. You'll enjoy the music aspect for sure. As a theater kid, trust me.
Yeah,
you enjoy.
The thing with somebody as a theater kid and someone who enjoys the musical, I think you will.
Mm-hmm.
There will be aspects of it.
I really am excited
like the part 1 for sure because it's more musical-esque with the songs in there and them doing like the dance numbers. Part 2 doesn't have that as much because it's a darker story, but there's still great songs. There's still like I said earlier, No Good Deed is
not
the best
phenomenal.
song.
There's one good song.
No Good Deed, No Good Deed, and For Good. That shit.
Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna put like. I feel like I'm gonna put both of these like. I'm gonna put like both of them like on while I'm just like cleaning the house tomorrow before I go.
I think that's a good way to watch these.
And like I have them while I'm cooking, and then I'm like, this movie's not even that good, bro. I'm just gonna focus on cooking, and then I'm gonna hear the Defying Gravity screams like.
Wicked 1 is legit good.
It's deserving of every award.
I'm gonna hear that get activated like a sleeper agent. Blink, I'm in the middle of fucking Taiwan or something. Like I feel like
AZ gonna wake up to the numbers.
It's gonna hit.
What do they mean?
It's gonna hit. But I say maybe we're good. Maybe I don't know. But I say we hop on over to the next topic. And speaking of hop,
that was great. That was so great.
Today we are allowing Luis to confess about how he hates cartoons, but boy, does he want a fucking animal. Luis, go ahead.
I never said that. I never said that. I never said that.
But sorry, Luis is talking about. Luis is talking about
Zootopia, Goontopia.
Yeah. The film that answers what if furries solve discrimination, and they got a sequel. I didn't see it, nor did I know it was out. But Luis, did you see the first Zootopia?
I thought it was coming out next week. Okay. That's why I didn't watch it.
I did.
As a despiser of all that is not made of flesh and bone, a hater of animation, as it were. what did you think of the first?
It was
Zootopia?
awesome. It was incredible. It was an incredible movie.
Okay.
Bro, that Shakira singing, she was a gazelle, bro. That shit was
She's
fire.
in this one too.
God is good. I'm watching it tomorrow.
It's awesome. Wait, so just I mean, not to get too crazy. I won't talk about like the plot or anything because this is a spoiler-free review. I would just say that if you like Zootopia 1, you will like Zootopia 2.
Is the sloth back?
Yes.
My goat.
There you go.
Flash?
I'm Flash driving some shit. He's on his baby driver shit.
On his on his Ryan Gosling drive.
No,
shit.
this movie is awesome. It fucking rips, dude. It's such a good time. It's kind of like, despite the problems that I have with Disney and kind of like what they stand for and how they're fucking pussy and have no backbone, I do think that oftentimes when it comes to original animated storytelling, they knock it out of the park. And this movie, I think, is so good at that. Right?
One of the few of the
one of the few, exactly. And this movie, like, and I watched it with my girlfriend's niece and nephew, and I think that's the intended demographic. And to see their response to a movie that talks about basically treating people who are different from you with kindness and respect, and sitting and talking to one another, and our differences are what make us better as a society. Exactly, but done well. But done well.
Fake news. Fake news.
Exactly, and seeing kind of like young people respond, young kids, respond to that, I think was so beautiful, and it really kind of like emphasizes like how good this works, right? Because kind of like Trojan horsing a story that kind of like important and impactful, and a story that is kind of like incredibly, in today's day and age, dealing with all the atrocities that ICE is committing, and not to get too political, right? But a story that is kind
very political,
right. But a story that is kind of like really kind of, the subtext is there, right? About immigrants and othering people who are different from you, and accepting them, right? And having a story like that open, like this theater was full to the brim of people, and it was, and it's just, it's so good, it's so funny, it's so charming, it's so sweet, it's so exciting and fun, and it's everything a Disney movie should be. And I can tell that it comes from a different time, back before Disney canceled all their their DEI initiatives,
anti-woke,
right? All the anti-woke stuff, right? Exactly. Like I know that movies that come out now are going to be much different, and to see the very obvious political bent of this film, which is exactly, just
2014 shit.
Seeing the very obvious political bent of this movie was very like refreshing to see in today's day and age. And so yeah, man, it's awesome. Like, you like animation. I don't know how you feel about like Disney movies and stuff, or like Pixar movies, and anime is obviously much different from animated movies.
I've never been the greatest of Disney fan. There are definitely like Disney films that I like more than I like other ones. Like, for instance, I really do enjoy like The Emperor's New Groove is personally my favorite Disney film.
Cinema, bro.
That guy who voices Grok is in Zootopia too.
Gronk? Oh, Gronk?
Gronk, yeah.
Patrick Warburton, he's the
horse, the mayor.
The poison.
Yeah, he's in this. The
poison.
Wait, I thought that was J.K. Simmons. Oh, it's the line not there anymore.
Patrick Warburton is in this. Yeah, he's awesome.
Okay, that's awesome.
He
that's
looks
awesome.
looks like that one Italian actor, Fabio. Or is he Italian?
Of course,
no, I'm talking about long hair.
I think he's like Norwegian or something. But I like,
a name like Fabio? What Norwegian do you know is named Fabio? That's an Italian ass name, or Mexican. And this Fabio's got to be Italian.
But let's have our researcher get on that. Researcher, thank you. Get on that.
Yeah,
Frank Jr.
All this to say, and of course I'm familiar with the classics like Monsters Inc., like Incredibles and all that, right? But I haven't really been vibing with a lot of Disney content the last couple of years. It's been I'm part of that demographic that they're trying to reach, and it's a lot more like outside of like Star Wars, not even Star Wars, just really Marvel. I think it's that's really like
it's Fabio Lanzoni. He's Italian as hell. My fault.
I agree with you, Izzy. But I think
it hasn't grabbed me.
As somebody who's kind of like in that same boat as you.
Yeah. But with
I recommend watching it.
With Zootopia 1, great movie. Came out like what, 2016, I believe?
Somewhere around there.
2016, if I'm not mistaken, about around that time.
Let me see.
But I know it's been
2016
years.
Yeah, 2016.
2016, yeah. Because I remember I watched it while I was in high school, and I thought, wow, this is one of the
same
smartest
time
movies
as Moana.
in a while.
Guess which one got a live action?
I don't want a live action Zootopia. I don't need that. I don't need kids answering questions in themselves. This better not waken anything in me. Like, no, I don't need that. I don't need. No, he's rubbing his hands. I don't want peace.
I want problems always. I need a live action Zootopia ASAP, baby.
Jesus is Lord.
Hit my line. I got some ideas, brother.
Jesus is Lord.
Kidding. Also, why are we making him? Never mind. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. My name is just a joke, by the way.
I did not know about
I'm part of the nation of Islam.
About Zootopia 2 dropping, and I think it's been marketed pretty well, I guess, but not like super well. I feel like I haven't heard very much.
Let me hop on that one. Let me hop on that one. I don't think it was marketed well. I don't think it's marketed well at all, because the fact that I found out today when Luis texted us that he's watching it, that it's in theaters, that's a bad sign for me, at least.
You see, but
I'm in the movie theater basically every fucking week.
But we're not the demographic for it, because, like I told you, this theater
yes,
was
I
full.
am.
No, Matthew.
I'm a young nigga at heart.
This theater was full.
I like animals.
It was full. Matt, this is the one thing Disney will not fuck up. They know how to market their shit to the demographic that needs to see this shit. This theater was filled, and look, they released it during Thanksgiving break. They knew motherfuckers.
The children were gonna be out of school.
They knew the children were gonna be out of school. They knew the people's kids needed something to do.
Is that a nigga like me with that bread, who's already supported the box office of F1, Superman, Sinners, Wicked?
Those are literally competitors.
I'm right there.
Those are Warner Brothers movies and an Apple movie.
That's what I'm saying. Promote me. Like, tag me in, bro. If you want that bread, I'll watch. They think they're going to get me with Avatar. No, I don't give a fuck. Put the Zootopia on the screen.
Put the Goontopia in my shit.
Put that damn fox and the damn rabbit. I got bread right here.
Yeah, no. This movie was awesome. I really recommend it. I think I give it out of 5 stars. I gave it 4 stars.
That's solid as hell.
It's a solid ass movie, dude. It's like it's a huge surprise. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did. I cried multiple times during the movie, but I'm also an emotional bitch. I'm a cancer. I'm like a crybaby. So, yeah, dude, the movie fucking rips. It's awesome.
I think the last animated Disney film we watched together was it's either Inside Out 2 or Elemental.
Oh, Inside Out 2. Another banger.
Both those made me cry, bro.
Elemental came out.
I heard it's good. Isn't it
it's
about interracial dating, right?
Yeah. Tap in. Literally everybody on the channel but AZ and Graham.
Oh yeah, David, you. Anyways, before we kind of wrap the episode up, I've got one more thing to talk about. I also watched the new Rian Johnson Knives Out movie, Wake Up Dead Man.
Before you get into explaining, you know what's crazy? I've been calling him Rian Johnson as a joke for my entire life. That I thought it was really his name.
Rian Johnson.
It's Ryan.
It's Ryan, yeah.
And I've been saying Rian as a joke, and I'm like, oh god, did I really just think this man?
Who have you ever met with that name where you're like,
Rian?
Makes sense.
Leanne Rhymes or whatever.
I met a girl named Rian. It was RIAN.
A girl.
I thought it was the same thing. It's RIAN. I said it's the same. How you say conjugation? That shit.
Yeah. Anyways.
I'm sorry, Ryan. I didn't know. I was unfamiliar with your name. My fault.
I would just start off by saying that Netflix is probably look, they're worth billions of dollars. So who am I to tell them how to run their business? But I think that they're leaving a lot of money on the table by not releasing Wake Up Dead Man widely. Not releasing it to the public much wider.
With Frankenstein,
Netflix this movie has a very limited release, and here's what I saw. I went to a Tuesday night showing of this movie, 7 p.m., and it was sold out. I got lucky that I got one of the last two. Crazy. I got one of the last 2 tickets, and I got to sit right in the middle, so I got a good seat. But I got lucky. The entire screening was sold out. This is on a Tuesday. This is a Tuesday. On Thanksgiving break, this movie, if it was released widely, would make $200 million easy. So that's just kind of like to preface the conversation.
The claim from the first 2 films too would have it's already going to attract people. Like that's the thing with Rian Johnson and this franchise. It's what I said earlier, an infinite money glitch, easy money.
Literally. Yeah.
And Netflix is what? Fucking stupid.
Exactly.
For not putting, like, the fact that I had to find out it was in the theaters this week, and when I checked, I couldn't find a seat because I'm like, it's too late. I'm getting off work at 5 o'clock. There's no way I'm going to find a seat at this. It's too late. So now I have to wait until December 12th or whatever it is for it to come up on Netflix.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to discuss it in full.
When it comes out, with spoilers,
but we just got lucky that Luis saw it prior to.
We're just lucky that I'm a fucking cinephile, baby, and that was off work.
That's our commitment. Our commitment to
journalistic integrity, baby. Ain't nobody do it like us.
Elite.
No, but I just this is a spoiler-free review. It's not going to be much of a review. It's basically just me saying, watch it. I saw it. I liked it, and basically what I enjoyed, like Matthew said, we'll kind of get into a more in-depth discussion once everyone has seen it. Once it's hit Netflix, we'll have a much deeper discussion. But man, I would just say Rian Johnson, in regards to Knives Out, is 3 for 3, baby. He did. And
he says he's gonna make another 4.
He wants to make. He said he wants 5? To make these until he dies. He wants to continue making.
Please. This movie. You know how we like disparage Fast and Furious for going past 5. When I see Rian Johnson, be like, look, make number 20 if you have
make
to.
all of
I'm
it.
with that shit. I'm with all of it. Make Knives Out.
Look, matter of fact, you can upgrade it even more to where like you can take 10 Knives Out films, make them a DVD box set. What do you make for the box art? Here's a hint: a knife set. It comes in a collector's edition, bro. Like a thing of knives. Right?
Ryan, write that down.
Ryan, that's when free. He's like, I got so much more like that just up here.
When he's close to his deathbed, we cryogenically freeze him so he can live another 100 years, and we get the Knives Out.
Horrible.
Knives Out 550.
Knives Out 200.
This is kind of just like
drawer of knives.
Just so you guys can see kind of like how I feel about this movie. I think it might be my favorite of the 3.
That's crazy, dude.
I liked Knives Out 1. I loved Knives Out 2. This one might be the best. Me personally, but I think it's
also Josh O'Connell is in this.
I was gonna say I think it's because it really meshes with like kind of like my
no further questions.
Like the kind of like the artistic kind of like stuff that interests me. You know, this movie I think is much funnier than the first 2, but at the same time it's much darker. And I think that the themes that it touches on are much are way heavier. Are much deeper. It talks about religion and kind of people's kind of like grappling with that, right? Yeah. But it's not entirely like you would think that a movie. You would think that a movie like this is very like negative and like down and like kind of like anti-religion. Not at all. I think it's a very nuanced take on faith and belief and religion and what people are willing to do to kind of like protect the sanctity of that belief. And I think it's very beautiful. Of all the 3 Knives Out movies, this is the most beautiful. It's shot incredibly. There's many shots that I was just like, wow, this looks so good, because the first 2 feel really kind of contained to their setting, right? The first one's in that house with Ana de Armas and Chris Evans, and then they leave a couple times
on that that beach or whatever
on the island. Exactly. But this one takes place in a small New York city, and there's a lot of exterior shots. There's a lot of forests. It's really really incredible. It's more expansive and really
open
incredible.
world.
Exactly. And Ryan's always been an incredible filmmaker. That's never been up for debate. But there was a lot of things that he did in this movie where I gasped out loud. I was like,
that's crazy.
My God, I swear, dude, I'll let you guys experience it when you see it, but there's a lot of things from a filmmaking perspective that I was just like, we talk about people being in their fucking bag all the time.
He's in his suitcase.
No, Ryan is honestly in his fucking bag. Honestly, dude. And look, I've glazed it. I thought it was awesome. I loved it. Here's the cast really quick, and then I'll talk about kind of some things that I had a problem with. Daniel Craig, Benoit Blanc, obviously. Josh O'Connor, Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, Mila Kunis, boo. Jeremy Renner, boo. Kerry Washington, Andrew Scott, Kaylee Spaney, Daryl McCormack, Thomas Hayden Church, Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright.
Yes.
Super GOAT.
Exactly. I didn't expect him to be.
I love him.
So
that's my boy Chase.
This cast is stacked and it's incredible, and they're all really good. One of the problems that I had with this movie, one of the problems that I had with this movie was that I think this is Josh O'Connor's movie. This is his movie. It lies entirely on his shoulders.
Hold on. So, AZ, I think you watched Challengers. I did. I know, Luis, you watched,
of course,
what's it called? History Sound.
Of course.
And then, of course, I watched Challengers, and I watched, what else is he in? I watched something else of him. I know I watched Challengers. I haven't seen History Sound yet. So,
it's a movie. I'll send it to you.
Josh O'Connor. Yeah, send it to me. I need that. Josh O'Connor. How do we feel about him as far as a leading man in Hollywood? How do we feel about him as a performer?
Okay. As a performer, he's out of his fucking mind. He's incredible. I'll let you guys talk about it first, then I'll go.
See, I was on the fence about Challengers, but watching it and seeing him in Mike Faust, however you say bro's name.
Mike Faist.
Yeah, he's got some vowels in his shit. Mike Faist, who was also in The Bike Riders, another movie I really enjoyed. Seeing them play off of each other, and of course Zendaya somewhere sprinkled in the mix. Zendaya, hey girl, hey Z, what's up? It was really cool seeing their dynamic.
Yeah,
I didn't get to see History of Sound because I know I had work and
a life.
Yeah, I got bills to pay. However, I really wanted to watch it, so I've been trying to find it somewhere to stream. But I'm intrigued by not just the story, but the performers in there. Obviously, Paul Mescal.
Mm-hmm.
I like saying Mescal.
Yeah, a lot of people say Paul Mescal.
That's how I say it. I pretend it's a Z. Paul Mescal. I love Paul Mescal, and I love Josh. Josh is great. I think he was fantastic in Challengers. So to see that he's attached to this film, anything that his name is on, for me, at least for me, anything his name is on, I'm there.
I'm telling you right now, how you feel about Josh O'Connor is 1,000% how Ryan Johnson feels about Josh O'Connor.
Hell yeah, I'm in there.
Josh O'Connor, Ryan Johnson was like, Josh is. I trust him with my life. And this movie, like I'm telling you, like I was saying, lies entirely on Josh's shoulders. It's his movie. Daniel Craig, no spoilers, isn't even in it that much. I mean, he is, but not as much as Josh, you know?
My James Bond.
That's not a bad take. But here's the thing. So like I said, that being said, I do think one of the things that works against this movie is how stacked the cast is, right? When you have a cast that's that big, when you have actors that are
dude, the roster.
When you have a cast that's that deep, unfortunately, one of the problems you're going to have is not everybody's going to have enough to do, and that is exactly what happens in this movie. The only negative takeaway I have from this is that actors like Kerry Washington, Andrew Scott, Kaylee Spaney, Thomas Hayden Church, who are Jeffrey Wright, who are incredible actors, don't get that much to do.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy as hell.
Exactly. And that is crazy as hell. But they do their job well. They deliver. You're not going to get a bad performance because all those actors I listed, despite Jeremy Renner and Mila Kunis, even them two, I think know what they're there to do, and they deliver it well, and they all play their part. But I wish we could have gotten more from actors who I know are capable of incredible things, like Andrew Scott and Kaylee Spaney and Kerry Washington.
I was about to say yes, especially Kaylee Spaney, because one thing I like about her is that her potential to be great is so apparent from the movies we've already seen her in with what's it called, Civil War and Alien Romulus. I think Civil War was the first thing I saw of Kaylee Spaney because I did not watch Pacific Rim until that one day we came back from the concert, bro. I did not watch. I fell asleep. I chose not to watch Pacific Rim until that day.
We got fucked up.
We were several beers deep and several, you know what I'm saying, deep. So,
couple of beers, couple of small beers,
a few small beers.
But seeing her in Civil War and seeing her act across Kirsten Dunst, who's been acting for years, Wagner Moura, who's always in his fucking bag no matter what.
Might win an Oscar this year for The Secret Agent.
He's gonna fucking
maybe. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
He's so good. Perhaps. And then of course, Stephen McKinley Henderson acting across these powerhouses. Then seeing her in Alien Romulus leading a fucking film. It kind of hurts.
You're gonna be incredibly disappointed.
Exactly, it kind of hurts me that she's not being utilized.
Not because
more.
She's bad. She's good.
She's underutilized.
She's incredibly underutilized. As is Andrew Scott.
Who's also great.
Who's an incredible actor. One of my favorite.
Honestly, even having that as a negative, that's still some like the greatest praise you can give.
That's not even a bad negative.
There was more of it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that just goes to show, like, with a cast that's this talented, except for Mila Kunis and that other guy that I don't really care about.
Jeremy Renner.
Exactly. But except for those two, like, you have a very stacked cast that whatever weaknesses you can find within the cast itself or the material or whatever, they can all make up for those shortcomings. And what I wanted to ask is because the South has this trend of critiquing like the 1% and the upper crust of society. Is this still playing within that theme, Luis? Is this still like about the 1%? Or like the rich?
Not really. I think it pivots from that. But I think that's very good and very smart on Ryan's part. The first movie did that very well. Second movie was more focused on like tech bros and kind of like this incel kind of influencer tech bro type of person and really honing in on that. This one really focuses on religion and religiosity and belief and kind of like the followers of and the cult of personality and the people who fall victim to these kind of religious leaders, right? Played by Josh Brolin who plays Monsignor Jefferson Wicks, and so that's one of the things that I really admire about Ryan and kind of these movies.
We just saw Josh Brolin in Running Man
and Weapons,
and we've had we've had a lot of high praise for Josh Brolin.
I hate that Josh Brolin is as good as he is because he's not a good
guy.
He's a
piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit. He's
a great actor,
man, but goddamn, he's talented.
But goddamn, he's talented. Exactly. I hate how talented he is. But no, this movie does not critique the 1%, but it does have some really interesting things to say about religion and belief. And kind of like why people succumb to that. And so Ryan's got a lot. And I think it follows the tradition of Ryan having a lot to say about culture and society and really executing on that and through the lens and through the guise of like a whodunit. And he does an incredible job. And like I said, if you like the Knives Out movies, which I do, Gerardo does. I know for a fact. I don't know how locked in you guys are.
I'm an enjoyer.
I wish I was a knife so then I could be out like the knives.
Exactly.
I was trying to be clever. I like these movies.
Yeah. Exactly. So watching this movie, I think I gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
Now
4.5 is good.
That's good. That's
incredible.
solid.
Give me a perfect.
And you're saying it's the best one of the 3, in your opinion. And
yes.
Yeah.
But
would you say
because, I'm sorry. Say what would you say?
I was gonna say, would you say that this franchise, like as it goes, gets like exponentially better? Right.
Yes.
So your order would be like 3, 2, 1.
3.
Like it's
literally,
that good.
literally, that's literally.
I can
3,
agree.
2, 1.
Okay. And I haven't seen the third one yet. I can agree 100%.
and I think
it's so good. And they're playing the second one in the dentist office.
And again, the reason why I think it's because I think this movie, like I said, artistically really speaks to the things really speaks to the themes and kind of things that I like as an artist and as a person that really speak to me. And I was just like, fuck, man, I get it. I feel seen. Me and Rian Johnson are on the same wavelength. The themes really, really resonated with me as a recovering Catholic. That plus the filmmaking that Rian pulls off in this movie.
So fucking good, dude.
No, dude, you think you know what Rian is capable of? You think you know what Rian is capable of? I'm telling you, bro, there's moments where I was like, I can't believe he fucking did that. That looks incredible.
You know, the other day,
shit, that's out of his mind.
You know, the other day when we were shitting on J.J. Abrams for Star Trek, I need a Rian Johnson Star Trek. Because that will make me
he already made one of the best Star Wars movies of all time.
Yeah, and then they fucked it right up. Because who? JJ.
I know. I know. You don't like the Last Jedi?
I like the Last Jedi. I enjoy it.
AZ does not like.
I don't hate it as much as I hate what follows it. But like
The Rise of Skywalker, aka "Fuck Me in the Ass," the movie.
No, because that ass when Skywalker came out,
AKA shoot me in the head right
Jedi.
now. The movie.
When Skywalker came out, I looked at Last Jedi and I was like, perhaps I've treated you.
Perhaps I've treated you too harshly. I love the Last Jedi, and I love Rian Johnson.
Whenever the Last Jedi came out, I know I kind of shitted on it, but then after watching it again and watching,
it's so good, bro.
Watching Rise of Skywalker really puts everything to perspective. If Rian Johnson was in charge of all 3 Star Wars films and we get a cohesive...
He was supposed to get a trilogy, by the way.
Yeah, we would have gotten a cohesive fucking thing. Instead, we got J.J. Abrams remaking Episode 4. Cool-ass movie. Then we got some goddamn what the fuck is this? So I trust Rian Johnson. I would love to see his take on Star Trek. Matter of fact, reboot the whole universe. I know they're going to reboot the whole universe because Paramount's changing some shit up. Reboot the universe.
Quentin Tarantino wrote a Star Trek script.
Is he sucking on alien feet? I don't care.
Probably.
I don't want to hear.
And then last thing I'll say before we move on is, as somebody who really loves Daniel Craig, seeing him in the part of a franchise where you can obviously see he's having a lot of fun. And he really enjoys showing up for these movies. He really enjoys showing up to work, and you can see that. I think is incredible. I love the James Bond movies. I love Daniel Craig. I love everything he's in. I think he's one of the best actors we have. But
best British actor for sure.
but seeing him and Rian Johnson kind of really like on the same wavelength, and Rian being like, I know exactly what to write for you, and Daniel being like, I know exactly the tone and the energy that you want from me is beautiful.
Also,
and Josh,
I gotta say,
Josh O'Connor, he gets it.
He eats.
He understands.
Next man up. He's next man up.
Paul, I love you.
Josh O'Connor, next man up.
Josh is next man up. Austin Butler, who?
Sit down.
Sit the fuck down.
Sit the fuck down.
After caught stealing, shut the fuck up.
3 Elvises and you still won't matter, bro.
How about caught sitting the fuck down, bitch? Because Josh O'Connor
they're coming back. They're coming again. The police is coming again.
You cut me, fat boy.
But yeah, if you have a chance to watch this shit in the movies, do. If not, then we'll have a great discussion about it once it hits Netflix. Please, guys, watch this shit. It fucking rips, bro. It's so good.
if I cannot see it in theaters at any point this week, then I'm going to. I'm gonna go ahead and
watch it illegally.
I'm gonna watch both Knives Out and Glass Onion back to back before I go watch.
Please do.
Wake Up Dead Man, because Ashley and I've been talking about it for a couple of weeks. We're like, look, this movie comes out in December. Me personally, I am a Daniel Craig enjoyer. Casino Royale made me like really appreciate and love this man as a performer. He's so fucking good. That and then what's it called? What's the one? Skyfall.
Skyfall. You know my parents' favorite Daniel Craig movie. What's it called?
Compass.
Something. No, not the Golden Compass.
Is it
something House.
No,
not Logan Lucky. Oh. It's something House. Dream House.
Cowboys versus Aliens.
They're in that Dream. He's in a movie called Dream House.
Is him. I keep thinking that's Harrison Ford.
My parents love that fucking.
No, AZ, AZ's thinking about Cowboys versus Aliens because Harrison Ford.
That's Daniel Craig is also in that.
He's in that one too, but Harrison Ford's in that one. It's one of his lesser performances.
Oh my god!
We're just saying Mila Kunis and Jeremy Renner are the worst part of this movie.
That's unfortunate because I hate both of them right now.
I think that's really frustrating and it really pissed me off.
I might knock it down to a 4
because I love it. It's why I gave this movie a whatever the fuck I gave it an out of 5 because those two. If you cast literally anybody else,
me, let me do it.
Who would have known? Who would have known that vibe checking your wife with a pistol and writing a letter to condemn?
Who knew that being a
sexual assaulter,
sexual abuser would fucking
bro? The nigga who wants to. He said he was going to call ICE on a woman.
Are you telling me
the motherfucker crazy, bro?
The motherfucker are you telling me a rapist?
Whoa! Are you telling? No, he's in jail.
Oh yeah, so he's legend, not a legend.
Who's in jail?
Danny
Masterson.
Fuck that nigga.
Oh, that motherfucker's rotted. He's
burned in hell.
Under the Britain.
So it's confirmed.
Prison, bro.
You did heard they got your man's on sex offender charge.
They got your
Damn, that's crazy. The nigga you be hanging with.
The nigga you be hanging with. And she's a Zionist piece of shit. Fuck her.
You ain't noticed?
Double fuck, bitch.
How you a bigot and a diddle defender?
That's why we didn't fuck with her in Black Swan. Fuck that bitch.
A great movie.
And also,
incredible
movie.
Also,
Aaron Aronofsky's greatest movie, actually.
Now, I think we can close out our discussion with a quick note, right?
Yes.
Of the ones we've seen so far, you and me, Matt, where would you put them? What would you put as first, and which one would you put as second?
Of Knives Out?
Oh yeah, of the two that you've seen.
Cool. Interesting.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like of Knives Out, Wicked, and Zootopia. I was like, well, I've only seen one of those.
Knives Out, then Zootopia, then Wicked.
I don't know, bro.
Wicked doesn't even make the list.
No.
me personally,
Knives Out, Zootopia, me taking the shit, me jerking off. Wicked.
Knives Out. It goes Knives Out, Zootopia, World War I, World War II, Tiananmen Square, Wicked.
The Braceros program where they fucking they put all those Mexicans in internment camps.
Jesus Christ.
And then Wicked.
Bro said the Manhattan Project, Nuremberg trials.
Yeah. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Wicked.
Instant cardiac arrest. Several more times.
Exactly. Y'all get
30 hours of diarrhea.
No. Of the
vomiting.
Okay, but of the two,
my toe on the bed.
Of the two Knives
Out movies, because me personally, I put the first one above the second one. The second one,
fair.
That's fair.
I like the second one, but there are certain points where it gets too bombastic for me. And granted, this is probably
I like a good little bombast.
And this is just this is a compliment towards him. Dave Bautista, I wanted to punch him. If I was not so confident that his character could kick my ass, I would have punched him in his goddamn face.
He would kill me. Wouldn't he kick my ass?
He would genuinely become his character from Smallville, like that cannibal guy, and rip me in half. But like
he's
that's fine, whatever. Yeah, he's in Smallville. He's in the third episode.
He's that character from not Skyfall, but the other
Bond
Spectre.
Movie. Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah, the guy with little
Nobody?
glasses.
No,
Little glasses, man.
He's
he's Mr. Somebody. What's his fucking name?
I got you,
Mr. Bob. But
keep going.
But yeah, like Dave Bautista, I don't know why, but like him in that role, like he's so good at playing that type of guy. And I'm just like, dude, I hope bad things happen to you. And then when he died, I was mad because I'm like, no.
Lockjaw.
Isn't that his name? What's his name?
No, that's
Sean.
Sean.
A different guy.
That's Sean Penn in fucking one battle after another.
Oops.
You like green girls? You like black girls?
You like black girls?
I love them.
Give them
I'm
the
not
Oscar
kidding. That's what you're asking
today, bro. I can't wait till he wins that Oscar, bro.
He's
But
winning
it's
best
just like-
supporting actor. He's winning this shit.
It's just like Dave Bautista in that role is like so good that when by the time he died via his poisoning, I was like, no, more. No, revive him so he gets it worse.
Kill him again.
Kill him again. Kill that nigga a second time.
Kill that nigga
twice. A fourth. A fifth. I was over there like Superman. I was like Lex Luthor. I was like,
I didn't know that.
what?
For real?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Who was he, another bartender?
He plays Mexican man in Lyft.
Oh my god,
bro! I need better
They
for my
don't
king,
like
bro. What are we doing?
But like he's just so fucking annoying in that role, and it's so good at the same time that where I'm like I'm feeling like Lex Luthor and Superman. I'm like 1A, just put 30 rounds in his back, just to make sure. But that first one is just so great.
Sorry.
That first one is just so good. It's just so fun. I like all these weird little characters and how their flaws get exposed slowly but surely. Compared to like how outward they are, more so with the second one. And also, I have not had the opportunity to see Chris Evans do good acting as an asshole since Scott Pilgrim, and I got it. He's such a beautiful douchebag in that. I'm
just wait, brother. He's coming back for Endgame.
You get a glimpse of it in Deadpool vs. Wolverine.
Fuck that fucking stupid ass bitch ass fucking movie, bro. That's just dog shit.
I can't wait for Doomsday to flop, bro.
Am I the only one who hated? I'm the only one who hated that shit, right?
That's right, Wade.
Yeah, Avengers
I will
Endgame.
skull fuck her skull.
No, I'm the only one who hated Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Full
I literally titled
disclosure.
the thumbnail. I literally titled the episode "Luis Hates Fun."
Oh yeah.
Full
Yeah.
disclosure. When I watched that movie the first time, I watched it opening night, and I was on like 2 hours of sleep. I was locked the fuck in though. But the second time I watched it, I drank 2 cans of that Mean, and I was gone.
What are your ratings for the Knives Out movie so we can wrap this shit up?
All right, but yeah,
Before we wrap up these knives, bro, I think Knives Out.
the first
So,
one's a 5 out of
at
5.
first-
Second one's a 4.8.
Initially, I was the opposite of AZ, where Knives Out 2 is over Knives Out 1. However, I'm probably gonna change that rating once I rewatch it next week. Next week,
yeah.
But I'm gonna rewatch the other 2, and I'll give you a confirmed final rating. Those 2, and then compared with Knives Out 3, because me personally, I'm a Rian Johnson enjoyer. I think, like I said, I already said he needs to go ahead and do the next Star Trek trilogy or saga.
Fuck that bullshit.
No, he's gonna make it good.
Give him his Star Wars trilogy, bro. Fuck Star Trek.
Star Wars is going to hell, bro.
Give me Rian Johnson. Give me Vince Gilligan. Have them make something. Get them together.
Dame Lindelof.
Put Damon
And then
Lindelof
Damon Lindelof, and then Alex Garland comes over there. He gets to sit in the chair and he just watches. That's what I want.
The greatest movie of all time.
AZ gonna levitate, bro.
AZ gonna levitate. Greatest movie of all time.
I'm gonna have to change my sweatpants after this recording. That's all I'm saying.
That's
not all I'm
saying. AZ's Top Gun Maverick. AZ's F1.
Oh, dude.
But good.
Oh, dude. But
Hey,
good.
man.
Exactly. But more gooder. But more
Hey,
gooder.
more
Man.
gooder.
So good.
Shout out Apex.
So you right now you're putting Glass Onion is number
Over.
1, and then Knives Out 1, 2.
Until next week, we shall see.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
be
telling
right.
you guys. I'm telling you guys. This
They get
movie
progressively better.
But here's
They
the thing.
do.
I don't know. Maybe, and I'm really curious to see how everybody feels about it, because we all have different tastes. We all have different kind of like things that we like and that interest us. this movie really spoke to me, really resonated with me. You guys might react to it differently, and I think watching it at home is going to affect your viewing experience of it, unfortunately. But I'm really curious to see what you guys think. So as soon as this shit hits Netflix, we gotta have an episode on it.
We will. It's probably gonna be our next.
December 12th is looks like when it hits Netflix.
So we'll probably
will be a minute.
It'll be our next episode after that.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Speaking of beautiful, this has been another beautiful episode of Cinestro Core. Appreciate you guys for tuning in every week, checking in with your favorite guys who talk about movies and TV shows and games and other shit. But if you want to learn more about Hollywood
and other shit,
if you want to talk about more about Hollywood and learn about real in-depth interviews with your favorite artist, favorite performers, favorite movies, tap in with our boys at Backstage OL. Our very own David Johnson is a known affiliate
who hasn't been on an episode in a minute. We need him to hop on.
He has not been on since 2023.
Wait, for real?
Deadass. No, 2024. Somewhere around there. It's been a while. He'll be back.
He needs to hop on, bro. He needs to hop on.
But David
he needs to hop on for our ratio draft.
Yeah, and he'll come and explain Backstage OL to y'all so you know more.
We'll do it for Christmas.
I hope so.
The Christmas race draft.
Yeah, and you know, it'll be a great Christmas gift if y'all follow AZ at Tari Singo.
This is true. Where allegedly I'm an internet influencer, and occasionally I say things on the internet and people laugh at them.
He's what we call
allegedly
a social media star. If you check in with him on all platforms, Tari Singo, except for Instagram, which is Big Papa Tari.
Yeah,
he's got some cool sayings and doings. But if you want to see more of what he's saying and doing, check in with him on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tari Singo.
We're playing a lot of games right now.
Yes. The recent streams I watched were him doing Bayonetta, which is fucking crazy, and then Dispatch.
That Bayonetta stream fucking
it goes hard,
bro. It goes so hard.
It's so good, but goddamn, if that game doesn't step on my balls like I wish the protagonist would. But yeah, I do. I stream games. We do movies and TV shows. I'm doing a birthday stream thing. My birthday's on Christmas Eve, but I'm not going to stream on Christmas Eve because that's for losers. So I'm going to be hopefully December. Hopefully December 12th. I have everything together to do it, but it's gonna be a birthday stream. It's gonna be me and the boys.
We will be doing a pre-Christmas episode where we will celebrate AZ's birthday with 38 Jello shots of
38.
Yeah,
we're all pushing 30, and you want us to do more than 5 Jello shots?
Yeah,
you lost your mind.
Oh, you can't hang, pussy.
He's scared.
I can hang, but there's no guarantee that if I do enough Jello shots, I will hang myself. Culo. Hey. All right. But yes, follow my Twitch. I'm gonna be playing another game soon. It's what the fuck was it? It's that stupid fucking Disney anime game. Oh yeah, fucking Kingdom Hearts. For some reason, John, if you listen to this episode, I fucking hate you, and I want you to know this from the bottom of my heart and soul. I fucking hate Kingdom Hearts, and he somehow convinced me to play it.
Starting from the beginning?
Kingdom Hearts is awesome.
I'm not playing the first one. I played a little bit of the first one, and honestly, it does not help that it is you versus the enemy, and then there's a third force that tries to fight you, which is the fucking camera, because whoever programmed the camera in that game needs to be fucking drawn and quartered in the goddamn street. A race against Riku took me fucking 78 consecutive fucking tries. This is a game for fucking children. I hate Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts is the only game that I've never played, but I know all the lore of.
It's so frustrating. But
I've not played a single minute of Kingdom Hearts, but I know exactly what happens in the story. I know all the lore, bro. I was like, this shit fucks, and I've never played it, bro.
It's annoying.
I literally am only playing it. I'm only playing this absolute fucking dumpster fire of a narrative because I made a bet with my friend John that if he plays DMC3 and plays like the Devil May Cry series, which is my favorite of all time, I have to try his thing. which is Kingdom Hearts. And I'm a friend. I love and respect my friends, so I want to share their interests, even if they
Kingdom
are,
Hearts
and I
more
quote,
gooder.
big steaming piles of dog shit.
No,
You're wrong.
Kingdom Hearts
Kill
more
yourself.
gooder. That DS game,
But-
365 days, fucking rips, bro.
Fire as fuck.
Bro, 365. There's one that's called like 2.7 Dream Drop Distance Alpha Square Root of a Triangle or Parabola or some fucking horseshit. I can't tell you. I really can't tell you either way, but it's so fucking exhausting. Almost exhausting as how long it has been since any of you have gone to check on us at Cinestro Corp on all platforms.
Yeah.
We have no S. You probably keep typing in the S, and it's okay. You can't read. You're stupid. We forgive you. We love you. We love you. We appreciate you.
Sometimes
okay?
S not legal in certain countries.
Yes. We say, we don't even say yes. We say yeah. All right, because we can't legally use that letter, right?
Yeah.
So follow us, find out all the latest things we're doing and things we're not doing, and then maybe, just maybe, you can get access to the camera I keep in Glenn Powell's house on a live feed. Follow us and find out. But
Matt's
that being said,
about to follow, bro.
Follow
Matt's about to follow. Matt has the password and he's still going to follow. Just like,
I think I'm on the camera. I have the address. I'm in there.
Matt is the camera. He's just only a GoPro in this closet.
No. Matt sits in the chair, bro.
Shaky cam.
Matt in the chair watching Alex Garland and the rest of it. But then Bane walks in.
Hell no. Until next time, guys, we appreciate you. We love you. And we will see y'all at the movies. Peace. Yeah.
We're the kings of the screen, yeah. Cinestro core, we're the dream, yeah. New episode Saturday afternoon. We in your ear, that comic book crew. More good it takes what we do. Cinestro core, we're the